Here we go. Hello, everybody. Hello, YouTube. Welcome back. Welcome back to another session where I will be playing Hydrangea. And I actually forgot when I first started playing through it, I forgot to do, what do you call them? I forgot to do like a disclaimer on the game. So I actually went and looked up the game this time so that I could read off the disclaimer. So the disclaimer is it's a visual novel is essentially what we've been playing, and it contains mature themes including psychological and verbal abuse, child abuse, gaslighting, self-harm and suicide, substance use. The game explores the dark side of relationships. It's a yandere fictional story, and for those of you that don't know, that delves into unhealthy obsession and control. I think the opposite of this is the tsundere, if I'm not mistaken, where it's like the person like is constantly being mean to the person that they like, but they actually really like them, if I'm not mistaken. These are themes, or these are terms that I've heard used in like anime mostly. I'm not much of a manga reader, but I've heard these terms in anime in particular. So we are going to go ahead without further ado. Now that the content warning is out there both on stream and on YouTube, we are going to go ahead and we're going to load up the game. Last time we were playing, it was getting serious. Our boy Yu was in the middle of a breakdown, and it became too much. It became too much too quick. I started freaking out. I thoroughly enjoy the game, so don't think I don't like it. I enjoy the game immensely. I think it's just that I wasn't prepared for the let's turn up the volume on this just a little bit. Let me see. That seems so low. But yeah, so my headphones are doing some weird stuff right now. Oh my gosh, we gotta get new headphones, guys. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into this. Bum 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 bum. What's good, honey? Welcome back. Welcome back to Hydrangea. Here we go, guys. I hope you're ready. Let me know if the music is okay, if the music is not okay. Let me see. Let's go to our settings. We could do a little bit more on the music, just a tad. Okay. So we're gonna load our save. So last time on Hydrangea, we were in the middle of you having a breakdown. He started coughing and hacking away uncontrollably, and it was an incredibly scary situation. But we're gonna get back into this. Like I said, I like games like this. I think just because I'm a new streamer, this is the first time I've attempted to like deal with anything outside of gore on a live stream, and I always want to make sure that people know like that there are trigger warnings, there's heavy content. That's the primary thing. So we're gonna play this, and we're gonna play it to completion today. That is the goal. So let's get into it. Oh yes, oh no, the Doom music. Oh god. Oh, here we go. Okay. If Yu doesn't believe our love is mutual, will his condition get worse? It might. It might. This might be the end of this relationship. Will he end up like those other people who had this disease? Again, this is a disease. I don't know what this disease is. It's a mysterious disease that apparently is racking this young man's poor body, who we love. Our sweetie is being absolutely taken up through there. So here we go. Yes, honey. Lock in, girl. Will he...
Nobody loves me. I'm all alone.
You are not alone. Nobody loves me. I'm all alone. No, you're not. I'm here. I'm literally standing here right in front of you.
My sibling hates me. My dad hasn't even called.
Honey, how's the sound? Is it okay?
All my friends are liars.
That's not a fair assessment. That's not a fair assessment. All of your friends are not liars. People came to see you. Remember all the gifts and stuff we talked about last time? All of the cards on your wall? Yeah, don't forget about that. Don't forget. Liars? But they gave you all those presents and the letters. Yeah. Use tear streaked face. Oh, use tear streaked face turned towards me.
They're lying. They don't like me. Even before I got here. They said it. They said it.
That's really, really? They told you that they didn't like you and they came with all those gifts and they said they didn't like you? I don't know, my love. It's sounding a little projecty.
They don't even understand me at all.
Yes. Yes, Ro. This is one of those scenarios. Let me see. Also, he has so much energy to yell, but not enough energy to take this L. Oh my gosh. Yeah, why is he yelling? He's got all this. Look at the little blood. Look at the little blood on his lip, and he has all this time to cough. Honey, I need you to calm down. I know you're saying they don't understand. I understand you. I'm here. I'm here with you right now.
Not like you do. You're the only one who gets me.
I get you. But hold on now, partner. That's a lot of responsibility for it to just be me in your life. I think we need to talk through this. I think we got to work something out. Where is his therapist? Honey, that's a good question. Where is his therapist? His therapist probably knows who I am. Guarantee it. The sound of Yu's anguish filled the room, a heartbreaking wail that cut through the air. Now, again, this is a very heavy situation for people who have been in these types of abusive relationships. I am making light of it. No, I'm not making light of it. I am joking because this is how I deal with situations like this. But so let's lock in. Let's be better. My love. I'm gonna call his mom. So serious. Why is that so real? It is real. I sat by Yu's side, my hand resting on his shoulder. No matter how much I tried to offer words of comfort, he would not stop crying. It reached the point where I found myself about to cry as well. I didn't know what to do. My character is about to cry. I myself sit here, in this situation. I would be like, where are the exits? There's a window there. I probably stand like a good chance, depending on what floor we're on. I could probably, that's a good escape route. The door's behind me. So I have at least 2 escape routes. Most likely there's a bathroom in here somewhere. Like these are the things I would be thinking because I am terrible at dealing with people struggling with their own emotions. Oh, goodness. Oh, the nurse. What's going on in here? The door behind us creaked open and someone came in. Hick, sob. You, sweetie, calm down. See, the nurse is coming in to assist us. The nurse ran to Yu's side. I don't know what, he won't. You've done enough. Please leave. Okay, so you don't know what just took place. You don't know the change that happened. You don't know about the breakup. You don't know nothing. You ain't bad. You ain't nothing. You don't even know. You don't come in asking no questions. But I get it. She's the nurse. This is her job. I understand. I laugh because I'm uncomfortable with cosign and manipulation with sincerity. Me? Calm down? The nurse is sus. But then again, has anybody else been manipulated by this young man? Has he had this outburst with anybody else? Y'all, I think this is why his dad and sibling have not come to see him. I think we've stumbled upon the answer. Oh my gosh, I think we know. The nurse is telling me to leave. She gazed at me sternly. I don't want to leave you like this, but I don't. Wah! Tato hates me. Sob. Y'all really got me reading this like this. The voice acting here is really good though. Like those coughs, the coughs from the ending of the last recording had me nervous. Like I really was like, where my mask at? Cause it really was giving COVID. The animation, the voice acting, I'm loving this. I'm loving this whole thing. Despite the growing number of hospital staff rushing in to assist, the distress escalated. More staff? More nurses and doctors entered the room. The nurse's stern gaze lingered on me, a directive to step back and allow the professionals to take charge. Yes, girl, get your emotional support root beer. We all need it. Cough, cough, cough. Reluctantly, I retreated. Hey, yo, that's some bullshit. Tot's advice was terrible. What I was doing was perfect. You was getting better. So ordinarily, y'all, I would be role-playing, but in this scenario, I have to step back and say her advice, or not her, their advice was good. Tot's advice was phenomenal to talk through the issue. We did not know that this was the reaction you was going to have. And I don't think you was getting better. I think you was just maintaining the lie, the sham. We're better off looking after and listening to each other without anyone getting in between. I heavily disagree. I was wrong. Where's the music? Where's the wait, no. No, this is the music we gotta play. Wait, where is it? Oh, I didn't download it. I was about to play some intense music. It was about to be intense, but I'm not gonna play it. I'm the only one you has. We had always been classmates. Our friend groups were different. We didn't have any interests in common. Ooh, lore. Everybody lock in for the lore. I'm calling all moms now. What? Yeesh, I disagree. I also disagree. So now we're getting some lore to the situation. For those who are just tuning in, or for some reason on my YouTube channel, you have not seen the first video of this, go back and watch the first video if you're watching this on YouTube. A lot just happened. That was the end of a massive breakdown that you was having. So now we're getting some background. We're getting some lore on the situation. For a long time, Tot, this is you's sibling, Tot and you were familiar names I heard mostly during the morning roll call. Where is it? I'm always losing stuff. This is so accurate. In a rainy day in early April, we met. I had forgotten the keychain one of my friends had given me as a souvenir from one of their trips. It was a silly, somewhat messy-looking duck keychain made of cheap material. The colors were already fading off after a few days of use. If they had said it was a penguin keychain, y'all, I would have lost it. I would have been checking. Would have been looking around trying to see what was up.
Cute.
Oh, thank you, Tot. I did a double take as I approached my desk. Paralyzed to the spot, I wondered how to approach the person who was now holding my lost keychain. I knew Tot as the smart, cool, and quiet person who was infamous for making our classmates cry. Ooh, okay. Not because they were mean, but because they had rejected numerous confession attempts. Ooh, so Tot's over here breaking hearts and taking names. I have to be better about my microphone. Uno momento. Okay. I suppose there was something attractive about their mysterious character. I couldn't see it.
I've never seen a yellow one with a purple beak before. So cute. Colorful.
Yeah, you know me, Tot. Purple is actually one of my primary colors. As you can see by my outfit, my whole vibe here, I love purple. I'm a purple girly. I never shut up about it. Heartbreaker, 100%. 100% heartbreaker. Tot continued to inspect the duck keychain in their hands and smiling gently. It was a surreal sight. This was the same person who was infamous for being a cool, collected heartbreaker. And they're talking to me. I'll pull them all. Ooh, Tot thought that was funny. Giggling over a duck. I mustered the courage to speak up, breaking the silence that hung between us. Hey, Tot, that's, mine. I must have dropped it. Thanks for finding it. Y'all, I'm really trying to practice voice acting, so let me live this, let me have this. Tot looked up, their expression shifting from amusement to shock.
Since when have you been there?
You mean to tell me I make no impression whatsoever? Y'all, my heart is broken. My heart is broken. Since the, giggling? Oh no. Ellipses, 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 ellipses. Tot put their hands on their face and made a bizarre noise. Sorry? What are you saying? When they took their hands out, I could see a flush of pink on their cheeks.
The ducks. I just appreciate the diversity in the animal kingdom. That's all. Ducks happen to be part of it.
Yes, diversity. Let's go. I couldn't help but find Tot's discomfort endearing. I had stumbled upon a secret they never intended to share.
No, it's just one of those things. Ducks have their charm.
They do. I have to agree. We have lots of ducks in our neighborhood here, and they are adorable. I didn't know they could fly on top of roofs, by the way. Keep an eye out for that. Do you have, like, a favorite duck?
What ducks?
Tot, we have to get going. Oh, wait. Oh, this is you. Tot, we have to get going. Wah. And that's when you appeared. Okay, but give me my shit back. I was thinking that too. Another duck keychain? Don't you already have like 2 dozen at home? You, shut up. Dozens? That's quite the collection you've got going. Tot says to me, shut up. You made a duck friend, Tot? I don't know. I don't know why, but I can't take you seriously after that breakdown in the hospital. Like I'm supposed to pretend that didn't just happen? Stop it. You've said too much. Did you talk about how our bathtub is full of plastic
No!
I'll kill you! In game. Tot is threatening their sibling in game. Bro, so who the hell is gonna check this family? I don't know. I don't know what's happening with this family. As they delved deeper into the banter, it became clear that Tot was indeed a closet duck enthusiast, despite their attempts to downplay it. Back then, you was much more shy and would stutter and blush over every single thing. The confidence you has today is new, something he seemed to have built slowly as the seasons passed that year. You was just my new friend's brother. Our relationship was nothing special. But when you finally turned to me, his first words were puzzling. This is it. This is the moment historically where my character was like, and that's the man for me. So let's see. What's he finna say? Why y'all gotta be closeted like ducks? I personally am out of the closet, guys. You like ducks? I like ducks too. I like ducks too, bro. And yes, come on out the closet. There's no need to be in there. That's where the clothes belong. Not beautiful people like yourself. But beef stroganoff are the first words that you said to me. There better be more. You better not be calling me beef stroganoff or we're gonna have a problem. beef stroganoff. Excuse me?
Yeah.
Don't mind him. That's just a thing you does for luck. The room seemed to brighten as our eyes finally locked and his lips parted to utter another enigmatic phrase.
Honey syrup pancakes.
You blurted out another seemingly random phrase, and Tot sighed. And to unsuccessfully disguise his embarrassment, Tot poked Yu's cheek, rolling their eyes. Saying the name of a food Yu likes when talking to new people was something he did a lot, even to cashiers and teachers. Watching the twins bicker, I felt like I could get along with them. Oi, what are you laughing at? Me? I'm just enjoying the situation. I'm enjoying having friends for the first time in my life. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Tot was also protective of you. Those first couple conversations we had, it felt like they were testing me. Don't laugh at me, Yu stammered, his cheeks flushing with embarrassment. Sorry, I just thought that is your... It's just... You're cute. I said it.
Huh?
Breathe, you. Breathe. Oh my gosh. I don't think they thieved my shit. This is like Nightmare Fruits Basket. Rapid fire info dump. Give me my shit back. Yeah, they still have my keychain. Hello? Y'all, give me my keychain back. I'm not reading that. I love y'all, but I'm not reading that. According to Tot, you fell for me that day. I mean, how could you not? How could you not? Look at me. Look. Come on now. Get it together. This is me talking now. Didn't mean to tease you. It's okay. I don't know what he saw in me during that interaction, but I can't say I wasn't interested in the siblings as a pair. From that day on, Tot and I began to talk a lot, mostly about their beloved ducks. Soon, you started to join our little circle too. Well, it wouldn't be a circle because it was Tot and myself. We were talking, so you joined our line and created a triangle. To think it all started with a cheap knockoff keychain. Isn't that be how it is, though? Isn't this how we find friends? Like, we'll just be doing random stuff, and then we'll, like, lock in together. I think that happens a lot, honestly. Like, you never know. You never know. Take that dance class. Go to that movie or concert that you want to go to. You never know. Your soulmate could be out there right now, waiting. Oh, wait. Are we going back to real time, where now we have to figure out how to deal with this situation? Yes, we're in the cafeteria, where the food is. After getting kicked out of the room, I wandered around until I found myself at the hospital's cafeteria. My appetite was non-existent. A heavy weight of guilt settled in my stomach, making even the thought of food unappealing. Dang, we must feel awful, because I am always ready to big back it up. I walked to the food counter, but didn't pick up a tray. Everything looked bland and unappetizing.
You.
What are you getting today? Said Tot. Turning, I saw Tot approaching with a tray in hand. They looked me up and down, frowning. Are you okay? I nodded, but my attempt at reassurance fell flat. Just not hungry, I guess. Dejected and lacking any will or energy to stay in line, I sat down by the usual table. No, honey, you cannot hex the family. You can't do that. We don't know any of the history. We only know what's happened so far. I must ask you to stand down. Stand down, honey. Tot followed after me, their footsteps echoing softly against the floor. They settled into the seat in front of me, an empty tray still in their hands. Your advice was not helpful, Tot. I couldn't hide my annoyance.
What?
Doing what Tot suggested before was the biggest mistake I could have made. I'll help you by doing what I had been doing from the start. You was getting better. It's my fault that his health took a turn. I feel so bad for my character, y'all.
Listen.
Tato, you're taking on too much. What are your friends saying about you coming here every single day? I brushed off their concerns with a dismissive wave of my hand. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter? My dismissive response triggered a reaction in Tot, their eyebrows knitting together. No one else needs to be involved. You and I are fine by ourselves. I insisted, my voice hollow with resignation. I'm tired. Haven't slept a wink. Forget it. I don't want to talk to Tot.
I'm worried.
Tato, you haven't been coming to class. You're not responding to any of our friends' texts, and you refuse to speak to me. Tot's speaking some valid truth here. Tot's eyes searched mine for any glimmer of understanding. For those of you that are seeing this for the first time, their name is Tot because my name is Tato, and I was told that this was one of my best friends, so, you know, Tato Tot. Don't laugh. Be serious. Tot's eyes searched mine for any glimmer of understanding. And she also zoomed in. Or they zoomed in while they were talking. Don't you see how you're isolating yourself? They know. Please tell me what happened yesterday. I sighed. Tot will not let this go until I tell them everything. That's the kind of person they are. It looks like the sibling is not as toxic, potentially, as manipulative and gaslighty, potentially. Reluctantly, I relented. Oh my goodness, hi. Welcome to the new follower. I have to figure out a way to make that brighter so that I can see it. Hi, welcome in. Fine. I explained to them what happened yesterday. So you see, I was in his room, right? And I was just trying to be helpful. I was in there like, hey, I'm just here to check on you before I go home. But I figured we should talk about, you know, how I almost tried to break up with you. Like, I feel like that's a necessary conversation for us to have. And then your boy lost it. Your boy lost his GD mind. I didn't know what to do. I was crying. The nurses came in. The doctors came in. They had to restrain him. There was so much happening. That's how I would have relayed the story. Tot listened intently, nodding and humming along as I told them every single thing you and I said to each other. My character got good memory. It's easy for me to remember exactly how it went. Last night, I kept reliving that moment over and over again, trying to understand where it was that I went wrong. After I was finished, Tot looked up at me. One second. Give me just a moment. Oh my gosh. I was trying to see who followed. I'll check in a minute, I promise. After I was finished, Tot looked up at me. Without uttering a single word, they shook their head and sighed.
Oh?
You was accusing you of trying to break up with him again. Okay, you understand. You understand my plight and my pain. I grimaced. The first time I tried to do that, I actually went to Tot for help. They helped me come to a decision. Oh, so Tot was our confidant. I see. But this time, you never said you wanted to break up. No.
Yeah.
He didn't even let you get a word in, right? Y'all. Does he do this to everybody? Is this why his dad, like, is this why nobody has been chilling with him, come to see him in the hospital? That's exactly it. You cried so much, I was afraid of making it worse. It wouldn't have happened if I had kept my mouth shut. If I had just left things the way they were, you wouldn't have started coughing like that again. It all started when I had the bright idea of talking about our relationship that day. Everything was fine. Then, again, yesterday, I tried to do the same. Everything was great. Everything. But because of me, he's sick. Again. While watching me mutter to myself, Tot finally put their tray down. They placed their hands firmly on the table, bringing my attention back to them.
Listen.
Speaking as a third party, it sounds like you might have manipulated you back there. Bless people like this character. People who listen and they're there for you when you're going through things, and they can repeat back to you what you said so that you know you're not just making things up in your mind. Like, bless people like this. Caught off guard, I blinked. Once, then twice. Confusion etched across my features. I stammered. What? Undeterred by my bewilderment, Tot continued. Bewilderment. That's a big word for Elmo. That's what it sounds like to me. He talked about how nice and supportive the orchestra club is, but the moment you brought up the subject of a breakup, suddenly they're mean. The way he brought up the possibility of dying and implied it would be your fault sounds like guilting you into staying. And most importantly, he accused you of saying things you didn't say. I took a deep breath, biting my lower lips. Or my lip. That's important, Tato. You know what you did and didn't say. Think about it. Tot leaned back, their gaze unwavering, awaiting my response. Yo, this is some good writing. This is some good dialogue. Alright, so now we get to make a choice. What matters is that Yu's feelings were hurt. You're right. I really didn't imply that I wanted to break up. So there are multiple endings to this game, but I take playing these games very seriously. So I'm going to respond in the way that I would respond, which is that Tot is right. I never implied that I was breaking up with you. I just wanted to have a conversation about the day where I had tried to break up with him, and then he came down with the super flu. So you're right. I really didn't imply that I wanted to break up. Did it feel like you put words in your mouth? Tot moved their hands away from the table, and for a second, I thought they were going to lean in to touch me. They hesitated, instead placing their hands on their lap.
You don't have to carry this burden alone.
Wait, no, I'm about to cry.
Friendship means being there for each other, especially in the tough times. You don't have to face this alone. I've got your back.
That hit a little harder than I needed to in this moment. I'm single. Why is this making me emotional? Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Gotta stop hitting my mic. Hearing such sentimental things, I almost wondered if this really was Tot who was speaking. Oh, that's right, because Tot has always been kind of like, you trying to talk to me? Nah, player. Like, almost died on stream. What does that say? Ohana means family. 100%. 100%. They were never one to be honest about their feelings or speak aloud about our friendship and bonds. Oh, so Tot's not like a very emotional, like outwardly emotional person. I feel that in real life. It was a touching sentiment, especially coming from them. Tot, but there was still something bothering me. Tot wants me to share my burdens regarding you, but at the same time, Okay, we have another choice. I know it's upsetting, but I need to know why they don't want to see you. I've learned to keep my mouth shut. Absolutely not. Like I said in the first playthrough, or not playthrough, in the first video about this, I like to reflect. I am an internal girly. I'm always here to ask questions and to seek understanding. So I'm finna, I need to know why their sibling doesn't, or his sibling doesn't want to see him. I need to know this. And for those of you that don't know, their father also has not been going to see him either. So, what is that about? Tot, can I ask why you don't want to see you? Tot took a moment to collect their thoughts, their gaze momentarily distant. Seeing you like that, it's bringing back some difficult memories. For me and my father. Da-da-da-da. I told y'all. Tot had a family member hospitalized before. You don't want to talk about it. It's tough. That must be it. The reluctance to confront you wasn't merely about personal discomfort, but was rooted in a painful past. Stupid people who make their partners cry should think twice before they speak. Oh, man. Tot will tell me when they want to, not a second earlier. I have to see you. Tot tilted their head. I too would have tilted my head. What you mean? What you mean, girly pop? You have to, or you want to? Ooh, this is heavy. Heavy. I like it. Very, very good game. There it is. A repeat offender. Gritting my teeth, I realized that I had no response to that. The plot thickens like a particularly chunky soup. Tato, you came. I stood before you, my heart heavy with remorse. Hi, I'm sorry. My words faltered. Guilt gnawed at my insides. So again, y'all, as we're playing this game, we are playing from the perspective of a person who I believe this may be my character's like first serious relationship. And dealing with this type of stuff in one of their first relationships, I think. I can't remember if that is the case, but this is why I'm being very like, to the character. Because there are people who do deal with things like this, and this stuff is heavy. I felt terrible, guilty. You shook his head and reached out to grasp my hands. No, let's not talk about it. It's better that we don't talk about yesterday. Nodding in agreement, I struggled to meet Yu's gaze, the weight of my own inadequacies bearing down on me like a heavy object on my shoulders. Y'all ever just want to, like, pick up your computer and just chuck that motherfucker? Because that's what I want to do right now. This is not my character's fault. And I feel so hard for this character right now. Oh my god. Right. You're right. All I do is hurt him. I shouldn't talk at all. I got you something. Please take it. Don't take it. It has a hex on it. I'm kidding. I don't know that for a fact. In an attempt to bridge the gap, you diverted the conversation with a small gesture of kindness. He reached over to the nightstand next to the bed and showed me a hairpin. Take it with you. Me? But it's yours, isn't it? And isn't it a gift from one of his clubmates, too? It's a thank you for always coming to see me. Plus, what's mine is yours, and what's yours is mine. I have to read the character like this because I am so unnerved. I have a feeling this statement right here, this gonna come back and bite us. But you take it. With a hesitant nod, I accepted the offering, my fingers trembling as I reached out to take the hairpin you offered. Oh, and this too. Delving beneath the bedsheets, you retrieved some lined paper and handed it to me. Paper? What's this? I did some fortune telling this morning, and the flowers told me some really important things. Do not use the spiritual for your own selfish needs, sir. They told me that I should write down my feelings and let you read them. The underlined text is, it's a gift. Please read it after you leave. Why is the text underlined, y'all? That's the first time that's happened. I don't know what that means. Yikes, yikers, new. My thoughts exactly. I don't want to read it. I feel like we need to burn it. Can't I read it now?
No.
No, it's embarrassing. You can't. I'm reading it. How did my character get that bold? What happened?
Jeez.
No. Cute. Look, he's so cute. It's the cute face. It's the cute face that always gets y'all. Tot was overreacting after all. You isn't that kind of person. He's too innocent and cute. No, character. YN, why you do this? No, YN. And it's okay. After what I did to him, I got what I deserve. No, YN, don't do this to yourself. No. I'ma read it to the nurse. That's exactly what we need to do. We finna snitch. Okay, I'll read it when I get home. Why is it underlined? Promise? I squeezed Yu's hands and smiled. Promise. Yu giggled quietly, his gaze dropping shyly to the floor, a soft smile playing at the corners of his lips. A few seconds of comfortable silence went by. I'd be fine staying here with you for a long time, just enjoying his company. I'm happy Yu doesn't want to talk about yesterday. It's better this way. Yeesh, what if it's like some yandere poem, bruh? That is exactly what this game is. When I first started playing, for those of you that don't know, I thought this was a dating simulator because I made the foolish decision to just scroll through free games on Steam, and I was like, ooh, that looks like a fun one. I'm a beginning streamer, streamer 101. When you first start, you need to vet all your games and make sure you know what's happening. This game is phenomenal. I'm loving it. However, I didn't realize how heavy the themes were until I was already in stream last time. Imagine my shock. Imagine the surprise. Your girl had no idea what was happening. Perhaps some things are better left unspoken. I do not agree with this at all. I'ma always yap my truth. Ooh. Y'all, the music stopped. I didn't even notice. Then he let out another giggle.
You know, I don't need anyone else but you.
So in the context of what's happening, this is terrifying. However, if the man of my dreams I'm sorry. If the man of my dreams said this to me, like if Lakeith Stanfield was on this time, Y'all. Sorry, you broke that generational curse 2 ascensions ago. You're killing me, honey. Yes, we're out here breaking curses and taking names. You moved his hand from mine, instead placing it on my cheek. I recoiled instinctively, but immediately apologized and moved to accept the touch. That was, girl, YN, those were your survival instincts just then. Your survival instincts said, what the fuck? Your survival instincts were trying to save your life. Why would you? Don't go back. Don't go back in there, please.
The more I think about it, the more I understand.
I do really like his voice actor, though. Like, peak.
You and I are meant to be. We're fated soulmates.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Not me actually believing in the fated soulmates. Another giggle escaped his lips, and Yu tilted his head, stroking my cheek up and down. I can feel it. I can feel it happening. Who told you that, sir? Honey? I don't know who told him that. I think it was the hydrangeas. The hydrangeas told him that because, you know, he clearly be dabbling in like the spiritual with the fortune situation. The flowers were like, don't let her leave. She's the best thing that's ever gonna happen to you.
That's why I can't stop thinking about you.
Oh, no. No. I'd prefer you did, actually. I'd prefer you forget right now. Oh, not the doom music. Why? The hydrangeas ain't say shit to me, though. Facts. You're everything I think about.
I want to spend every waking moment next to you.
His other hand reached to touch my shoulder.
I dream of you.
I don't like that at all. This man dreams of me?
Every night, I see your face, and it's the only thing that makes my dreams worth having.
I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that at all. I swear I'm gonna stop hitting my mic, y'all. Just... His hand, cold as ice, reached out to touch my shoulder, sending a shiver down my spine. No. See, nah, this is wolf in sheep's clothing behavior. His hands are freezing, colder than they should be. This man a ghost. Actually, where's the main character's mom? I'ma call. We should call my mom. Where's my mommy? I see. Yeah, it's one of those, Roji. It's one of those. As I thought, yesterday was terrible on his health. The symptoms are returning.
I can't bear to be away from you for even a moment. It feels like an eternity.
Well, I don't know if the nurses will let me stay that long. Every article and piece I read on this disease said the same thing. I must reciprocate his feelings. So this is an in-universe illness. Things are starting to make sense. That's the only way for him to get better. I feel the same way, but that's a bit too much. Wait, what the hell? Oh, why? Yes. So apparently there is an in-universe illness, I think, where this happens. If you leave this person, then they become gravely ill. Like I said, I'm gonna play this as I would play it in real life if I was in this. I mean, honestly, if I was in this situation in real life, I would dolphin dive into his kneecaps, hit him with a suplex. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. The hospital staff would. They would have me arrested. I'm gonna say, but that's a bit too much. That's a bit too much for Elmo. It's too much. Too intense. I love him, but not to that level. I can't say that out loud. You will cry, and we know what happened last time. I see. That must be why the symptoms have not ceased. Tato? It's nothing. I love you, I love you. I mean, the thing is my character, like in this type of situation, you would still love the person, you know? Especially if these things didn't happen, obviously, until after you'd been in a relationship for a while. You wouldn't just, I mean, some people could probably wake up and be like, nope, feelings are gone. But you would still love a person in this scenario, even though all of this is happening. And I think that's one of the reasons why a situation like this would be as tough as it is. These are my own opinions and thoughts. I'm not a professional. I'm just kind of, speculating. Day and night, I think about you, how unwell you is, how it's my fault. When I'm not thinking about that or visiting him, I'm reading about his diagnosis. Oh, so this is why our character's been skipping class. What condition is this? I'm sorry, I could not. Like the unconditional love disease, the one where you start coughing up flowers. Wait. Ro, you know about this? Wait. Hana. I have no idea how to pronounce that. But, okay. It's making sense. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Ro. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Yes. Come through, people in the chat knowing exactly what's happening. It's a Japanese and Korean disease. Really? Oh my goodness. New developments. I have to love you just like he loves me. Otherwise, he could die. Huh? What in the trope? Oh my goodness. This is crazy. In this hospital alone, struggling to breathe. Coughing up his lungs with no cure in sight.
I'm so happy.
It haunts me, that image. I can't live with that. Oof, 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 oof. Oof, oof. Oh my goodness. I observed as you took his hands away from me to adjust the arrangement of the hydrangea bouquet, fingers tracing the delicate petals. Excuse me. I love your presence too. Sadly, it was getting late, and it started to rain too. I had to go, lest the nurses come to kick me out again. Visiting hours are almost over. There was a fleeting moment of hesitation before you nodded, accepting the reality of the situation. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow. You'll come tomorrow, right? And every day? Until I get all better? Of course. If you don't come, I'll be... I actually had to cough. No, don't get sicker. Please. I'll come. I'll absolutely come, okay? Don't be sad. You only has me.
Okay.
I believe you. You leaned his head on my shoulder. A contented sigh escaped his lips. Then he looked up at me, his eyes glittering. This is the skin of a killer, Bella. No, I'm sorry.
Try not to mess up this time, sweetie.
Almost lost it just then. I almost swung. I was this close. Use expectations were a heavy, suffocating blanket. Ooh, wait. Hold on, chat. Hold on, viewers. Chat is saying, Ro is saying, it's like a flower blooms in your system because the feelings can't blossom properly. So instead, it will take over your system until the other loves you back or you die slowly. That is... Yo. I write in my spare time. I've never come up with anything like that. That is crazy. Oh, I'm gonna mess it up. I'm too autistic for manipulation. Honey, I'm dead. Bro, this is intense. This is crazy. Ooh. When I see you next, we gotta talk, because this is wild. Like, I had no idea. I won't. Dang, this is heavy. It's literally forcing our character into a situation where they have to completely abandon themselves in order to be there for this man. Dang. This is what happens when they're cute. They reel you in. The nurse coming in. Visiting hours are over. I know. Hey, Tato, did you hear me? Huh? Yeah, I'm leaving. Yeah, the nurse was over here looking at me crazy the other day. I almost had to fight her too. Ooh, okay, new background. I exited the hospital alongside other visitors and staff. The afternoon sky stretched overhead, the fading remnants of the day's sunlight casting a golden glow. A sudden sharp realization gripped me, freezing me in my tracks. I also like the music in this game. I stood there, the bustling noise of the surroundings morphing into a distant hum. I fumbled through my pockets, rifling through the contents of my bag. Wait, what am I missing? What's missing from my bag? I looked everywhere, but it was not there. What did I leave? No. I forgot to take Yu's letter with me. Ah! Come on, YN. Come on now. I should have named the character YN. Why? What? What happened? Where'd the letter go? The letter he specifically wrote for me while sick. That he took the time to write for me, all caps. Excuse me. A sense of dread clawed at my chest. You will be mad. You will be upset at me. You will. I can't breathe. You will cry and sob and say it's my fault, because it is my fault. It's my fault he's sick. What do? I can't go back to his room. Even if I did, he could get mad because I forgot it, and that means I don't care for him enough. Everything was all right when I left, but tomorrow it'll be awful again. The surroundings blurred. I couldn't hear anything other than my heartbeat quickening with each spiraling thought. Everything that seemed all right moments ago now felt like a prelude to impending disaster. Tears welled up in my eyes, blurring my vision. A torrent of racing thoughts surged through my mind. I deserve it. I deserve it for messing up again. Oh, no. No, honey. No. Why can't I do anything right? I'm so useless. Every inhale felt inadequate. There's no air. We're outside, but there's no more air for me. I can't breathe. The weight on my chest intensified with a vice-like pressure that made it impossible to draw a full breath. She is spiraling. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. It's suffocating. I can't breathe. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Tato. Oh my gosh. Tot, please. Tot, I can't do this alone. I need you to stay, please. Tato, what's wrong? What did you do? Tot emerged into focus. But I can't breathe. Leave me alone. I can't hear them. Deep breaths. You're having... I don't need you. But girl, you do. You do. You need your community. You need Tot. Tot is here to help you. I snapped. I can't breathe. It's only you and I. Nobody else can help him. Oh, that's our main character gasping for breath. Which I don't know how much my mic can handle. Tato, wait. I'm terrified of seeing you tomorrow. But I have to. Oop, flashback. One day, in the fading light of the afternoon, Tot, you, and I decided to spend some time goofing off after school. We were eating some snacks Tot had bought from a vending machine. Eating some snacks Tot had bought from a vending machine. I don't know why I read so weird sometimes. My brain just be, like, processing and then it just stops. It was rare the three of us could be together this late in the day. He was plenty busy with his club activities most of the week. Tot mentioned something about him wanting to spend more time with me, but at the time, I thought they were kidding. Why ducks, though?
Stop it.
Can we not? Ugh. Tot's cheeks flushed with embarrassment, and they shot a pleading glance at you, who laughed timidly. While Tot and I had created a friendship where I could tease them and be jabbed back with no hard feelings, you was still slowly coming out of his shell. I know why. He had something of a need to be accepted into any group, I noticed. Psychological lure. I want to know. Always wanting that sense of belonging. It started as a joke. Our dad gifted Tot a plastic duck as a gag, and it just snowballed from there. You. Shush. We can't use the bathtub anymore. It's plastic ducks all over the... all over? Floating around, going quack quack. Quack quack. Quack. Quack quack quack. Ugh. The scene played in my mind. It's actually kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. A pygmy. An unsuspecting you, just wanting to relax with a bath, only to find that a comical amount of plastic ducks had taken over their bathroom. That is kind of funny. Not gonna lie to y'all. Don't laugh at me. I managed to gasp between fits of laughter, motioning at Tot. Why do you have so many ducks, buddy?
Yeah.
It's a hobby. Everyone has one. You has his piano and you have annoying the heck out of me. Wait, no, but I do that. I do that. Oop, what happened? Oops. In my amusement, I laughed so hard that I accidentally dropped my food. Oh no. In a futile attempt to salvage the situation, I reached out, but instead of preventing a mess, my actions directed the trajectory straight onto you, creating a chaos of saucy stains on his uniform.
Huh?
Wah! Oh god, I'm so sorry. You said it was alright, but the sauce-stained clothes told a different story. Ew, not the sauce.
Oh.
It's okay. I'll go to the bathroom and clean up. I really didn't mean for that to happen. I'm so sorry. It wasn't as bad as it is now, but I've always been sensitive to guilt, for a lack of a better word. I felt tremendously guilty for ruining Yu's uniform that day.
Okay.
It's alright. Ooh, so from the beginning, you noticed that we were sensitive to things like that. I guarantee you that's what happened. Is this my desk? Oh. After you rushed off to clean himself, Tot helped me collect the remains of the food that had fallen onto the floor. As we bent down to tidy the mess, a subtle yet melancholic smile graced Tot's features, catching me off guard.
Yeah.
You is like this now, but before, He protected me. Really? Wait, no, I'm shook. I am genuinely shook. Sorry, what? I was the one who needed help. Tot's sudden expression of vulnerability caught me off guard. So much so, I questioned if I was hearing things. What do you mean? Tot remained silent, their gaze fixed on the floor. It felt as if I repeated my question. It felt as if I repeated my question, I would hurt them. If I hurt others, then I'll feel horrible. I don't want to be bad. I don't want to hurt anyone. The last thing I wanted was to inflict pain upon Tot or anyone else for that matter. I'm back. Oh my gosh. That reminds me of an Independence Day, the movie, for anybody who's seen it, when the guy is flying up into the portal for the aliens. Spoilers for Independence Day, but this movie's been out for so many years. He's like, "Hello, boys, I'm back." So anytime anybody says it, that's what I think about. You returned not long after, breaking the heavy silence that had settled over us.
Nice.
Did you use water and soap? Tot returned to their usual calm persona the moment their twin entered the room. Of course I did. Tot and you were changing, slowly but noticeably. We all change. We're young and still building our identities. I understand that. But until what point do the changes signify something good or... Ooh. Tato. Are you not listening to me? Ooh. Buckle up, y'all. I am. He changed. You keeps changing every single day here.
I see.
I matter this little to you. You'd rather think about other people rather than hang out with me. Words that cut deep into my soul, the exact ones I'm afraid of hearing. No, you know I love you. You're the only one for me. I'm at a loss for how to comfort you. Nothing I do is enough. Nothing I do is right. As the days go by, I feel like I can't say or do anything without first asking you if I should. Even things completely unrelated to him. I'm just gonna turn my phone off.
What?
What? Your phone? Why? His tone growing increasingly agitated. I can see it coming. So, we can talk in peace. Who's messaging you? No one. I have to tiptoe around you, constantly second-guessing myself and seeking his approval. I should know when to speak and when to keep my mouth shut. Wrong answer. Stupid, dumb, selfish.
No.
Who's messaging you? The uncommon sound of you raising his voice to scream was quickly becoming an everyday noise. Home slice, he finna get caught in the wrong version of me. 100%. 100%. Swinging. Fighting is never the answer, guys. Fighting is never the answer. But sometimes, you know, you have a moment and you just hit him with the Hadouken, like you just come through on it uncontrollably. Because, I mean, you know, being disrespected in such a way is just unacceptable. Okay. Just had to check something really quick. Just some friends. I'm not responding. I swear. Show me. I swear you don't love me anymore. Is that it? You don't love me? You found someone much better than me to chat with, and now you're gonna leave me alone in this bed you put me in? You're so evil. You're evil, Tato. The fact that my character's name is Tato is hilarious, because how are you supposed to say this with a straight face?
You're so evil, Tato.
Bro, stop being Delulu. Yeah, he very Delulu. This has nothing to do with that. Why are you so suspicious of me? How can you claim to love me if you don't trust me at all? Serious questions. I can't ask those questions. It'll only make him madder. I love you. I'm sorry. You can look at my messages. How can you just watch the life and energy drain from a person by doing this to them? Like, that is a different type of scary, that there are people who are out here who do this, and literally they're everywhere. This is why you have to be on the lookout for the red flags. I relented, my voice barely above a whisper. It's true, I am evil. Fuck you. I found myself and I'm leaving you for her. Yes, honey, and then an explosion happens in the background. You put your glasses on and you keep it pushing. I just want everything to go back to how it was. My love, it's not going to. It's not going to. I love you too. Turning off my phone was an attempt to carve out a semblance of control. But I couldn't do that without his permission. So in the end, I have no control at all. You briefly glanced through my messages. Each passing second felt like an eternity. I shouldn't argue anymore. There's no point. So you just going through my messages? You fun to see the practice pics I have for OnlyFans, and then that gonna mess you all the way up. This is literally my ex verbatim, down to the show me your phone and constant attitude flips. Yeah. This type of... It's so easy to sit in a position and say, like, this would never be me, right? Like, it's so easy to see something like this and say that it's so blown out of proportion. I mean, obviously the coughing up flower petals part is, you know, I have not heard that happening in real life. But this type of relationship, this type of situation is something that people are going through all the time. And it's so easy to be on the outside and to say, oh, well, just leave, or oh, well, just do this. But I think like games like this and stories like this give us an eye into what this experience is for the person who is going through it. I think it's really important, and it brings awareness to these types of situations. Where should I spend my lunchtime? I don't know. Listen, it was me. It happened to me. I'm now feral, and being feral saved my life. Good. I'm 100% happy that you are feral. Like the raccoons and cats of the alleyways. Be feral. Be feral, my friends. Not like it matters. Every single day is the same. Ooh, this is kind of giving, there's another game that's, it's not similar to this at all, but it has kind of that obsessive theme. It's called Me-Side, and, it's pretty crazy. There is a theme of living, like, every day is the same. I'll head to the rooftop. I'll try the cafeteria. Nah, I need some air. We going to the roof. We going to the roof right now. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at the colors. Bro, you like that game? B-Side? I've seen 2 people play it, and it's so great. It's so great. Terrifying, but great. I love the animation and the music to that game, too. The air was thick with the acrid scent of cigarette smoke. Ew, I forgot the smokers were up here. The smokers and the tokers. I don't know what I'm doing here. You're why I'm up here. Because I knew you was finna be up here, where I could hang out and I could talk, and I could bear my burdens to you. Tot was taking a smoke by the corner of the rooftop, away from everyone else. The gritty texture of the cinder walls pressed against my back as I leaned my head against them, sitting by Tot's side. Yes, let's talk. The wisps of smoke curled upwards from the tip of their cigarette, which then dissipated into the darkness. I had never stopped to look at Tot like this before. The way they smoke. Why do they do it? Excuse me, I had to let out a little burp and I didn't want to do it in you guys' face. The sounds away from us seemed to be even further away. I could hear only the sound of our quiet breathing and the occasional flicker of the lighter as Tot played with it. That's actually very satisfying. I light a lot of incense in my room because, you know, I like the smell. And sometimes I'll just sit there and be like, "Chick, chick, chick." Use lighters responsibly, people. Time seemed to stretch infinitely. Finally, as the last traces of smoke dissipated, Tot broke the silence. Ooh, yes, let's talk. Come through. Come through, conversation.
You know where the term gaslighting came from?
I actually don't know. Tot asked, their gaze fixed on the horizon.
It's a term that dates back to a play. You know, Gaslight by Patrick Hamilton.
Ooh, we're learning. I listened to Tot, but their words sounded far away, hazy, distant.
The manipulator dims the gaslights in the house, but when confronted, they deny any change, making the victim question their own perception of reality.
Holy cow. I didn't know that. If that is the case. Hold up, is this for real? Wait. Uno momento, y'all. Hey, it's 8:23. It's May. 23 is one of my lucky numbers. I always want to make sure that if I hear something, where did the term gaslighting come from? Oh my gosh, it is. Oh my gosh, guys. So this is true. This is true. Wow, that's crazy. It's a tactic, a form of psychological manipulation designed to make someone doubt their own sanity. Now that's evil. With a heavy sigh, Tot lowered themselves to sit next to me. Their voice was quiet, almost gentle. Yeah, Ro, I didn't know that either. People can be adept at gaslighting without even realizing it. Oh. I've been irritated lately. A lot. I'm sick of Tot's implications and talking around the subject. Well, listen, YN. Somebody gotta explain this to you because you don't know what's happening. That's why you're in it right now. You need an outside perspective. Or perspector? No, perspective. You need an outside perspective. An outside spectator. That's what I was trying to say. There it is. You is not gaslighting or manipulating me. Ooh, baby. We love each other. We fight sometimes, but we always make up. It's burdensome. I'm tired. I'm always tired.
I'm worried.
I know. I've been hearing you talk about it for days. You always make up, you always reconcile and pretend nothing happened. I shifted uncomfortably against the rooftop's gritty surface, my gaze fixed to the floor.
Listen.
Tato, that's the third stage of the cycle of abuse. Tot's response was measured, almost detached, as if they were observing the situation from a distance. You need that person. You need that person who's not in it, who can be like, okay, so from what I'm seeing up here, like I can actually see the whole thing. This was happening. This was happening, my love. Perhaps that's why they refuse to see you. Easier to watch than to partake. Tot keeps using these words, abuse, manipulation, gaslighting, as if they're accurate to you and I. They're not. It's not what's going on at all. It's not that simple. You is sick. A knot tightened in my stomach. Things just get heated and then we find a way to make things right again. Tot regarded me with a steady gaze, their eyes boring into mine with an intensity that made me squirm. But does it really make things right, or does it just create a temporary calm before the storm returns? Ooh, come through, good line of questioning. Look, the cycle goes tension, incident, reconciliation, and calm. I shook my head, unwilling to let Tot pull me into their made-up story. Don't explain it. I don't need it. We do have good friends. Tot's a good friend. I moved to get up. As I pushed myself upright, my muscles protested with aching stiffness. The gritty texture of the rooftop surface scraped against the palms of my hands. Leave me alone. I turned away from Tot. I don't want to hear it. I just want everything to go back to how it was before. And it will. You just needs to get better. He will. I'll be here tomorrow too, you know. Whatever. Oh my goodness, we got a good friend. We got a good friend right there. I lost track of time. I go to see you with a bouquet of hydrangeas. You cries and screams at me because I did something wrong again. I apologize and apologize and apologize until I can't breathe. Tot tries to convince me to eat. I'm not hungry. Go away. You gives me another gift. We are good now. Things are back to normal. We love each other. Give me just 1 second, y'all. Something may be happening in the food department. Oh my god, my sister's bringing me food. Oh no, the tension, the music. I was just talking about food. I just have to say thank you. Okay. We're back in. The next day, I go to see you with a bouquet of hydrangeas. You cries and screams at me because I did something wrong again. I apologize. Tot speaks about the past. I yearn for it. I tell them about a nightmare I had where you dies in my arms and it's too late to call for help. I yearn for it. Go away. You gives me another gift. Ooh, this cycle. We are good now. Things are back to normal. We love each other. The next day, I go to see you with a bouquet of hydrangeas. I'm gonna be looking at hydrangeas all kinds of crazy when I go to the store now. I'm gonna be like, ooh, let's see. Tulips, lavender, roses, and these motherfucking hydrangeas. My love isn't strong enough, so his health worsens. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Tot tells me they can't do this anymore. Oh no. Me neither. Me neither. There's the phase of reconciliation, you know. They try to make amends, apologize, promises to change, or gestures like giving presents. Go away. You gives me another gift. We are good now. Things are back to normal. The cycle is so vicious. We love each other. And the thing is that I'm clicking through this, but in a lot of cases for actual real people, these cycles can extend. So you don't even remember that this has happened before because it's been months. It doesn't always happen like back to back where you can look and be like, damn, I'm being taken up through there. I love you. I love you too. The next day, I go to see you with a bouquet of hydrangeas.
No.
You didn't say you loved me yesterday. I didn't? Oh. I'm sorry. I don't know if he was right or not. He must be. I'm always in the wrong. It's my fault. Tot speaks as if they know everything about everything.
Listen.
Tension is the first stage. It's the buildup of stress and unease. The feeling that something is about to go wrong. Yo, Tot, years, homie. Years of this shit. Yep. I'm so sorry, honey, that you went through this. And again, I think this is why this is important to put out there, because there are some people, they don't even know their friends are going through this, because this type of situation, you're not talking about it as the person in it. Like you see how, like, our main character here is not talking to anyone. They're not going to class. They're not talking to their parents. The only person who they're talking to is Tot. And you have to have that outlet. Oh my gosh. 1 second. It's okay. I'm streaming. I love my family, y'all. Okay. Next is the incident. This is when things boil over. It could be an argument, a confrontation, or any form of leave me alone. Tot's just trying to inform you, YN. She's just trying to let us know. You gives me another gift. We are good now. Things are back to normal. We love each other. I love you. I love you too. I said it this time. I should say it twice from now on so I never forget again. I go to see you with a bouquet of hydrangeas. You cries and screams at me because I did something wrong again. I apologize and apologize and apologize until I can't breathe. Tot tries to convince me to eat. I'm not hungry. Go away. You gives me another gift. We are good now. Things are back to normal. We love each other. The next day I go to see you with a bouquet of hydrangeas. You cries and screams at me because I did something wrong again. I apologize. Tot speaks about the past. I yearn for it. I tell them about a nightmare I had. Yup. Oh my gosh. And he gives me another gift. We're good now, but things go back to normal. We love each other. The next day I go to see him with a bouquet of hydrangeas. My love isn't strong enough, so his health worsens. And that's crazy, because we were all like, man, all we need is for him to get better. He's not gonna get better. He's gonna keep us here forever. I'm trying to figure out where this is. Because the healthcare bill? The hospital bill? I know that's heavy. This game is so important. This needed to be called out. It's vivid and hard, but this is a real ass thing. It is 100%. 100%. Tot tells me they can't do this anymore. Me neither. Me neither. There's the phase of reconciliation, you know. They try to make amends, apologies. Oh, wait. They try to make amends, apologies, promises to change, or gestures like giving presents. Go away. Man, Tot really is hanging in there, yo. Like Tot really is a W Tot. W friend. We're good now. Things are back to normal. We love each other. I love you. I love you too. The next day we go again with a bouquet of hydrangeas.
No.
You didn't say you loved me yesterday. I know I did. I didn't? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know if he was right or not. He must be. I'm always in the wrong. It's my fault. Tot speaks as if they know everything about everything.
Listen.
Tension is the first stage. It's the buildup of stress and unease, the feeling that something is about to go wrong. Next is the incident. This is when things boil over. It could be an argument, a confrontation, or any form of leave me alone. You gives me another gift. Jesus, we are good now. Things are back to normal. We love each other. I love you. I love you too. I said it this time. I should say it twice so I don't forget. I think of running off. Somewhere far, far away. A place where you doesn't exist. Nobody knows me there. I think about this sometimes. I'm like, maybe I should just start over. You know? What if I just disappeared and ended up somewhere else? Dyed my hair blonde. Picked up an accent. God, it feels like just hitting the repeat button 20 billion times. Yeah. For that moment, I'm happy. The next day, I go to see... Man, we could have just stayed at that moment forever. Because I had such awful selfish thoughts yesterday, he coughs up petals and cries. I am at fault. Tot? Tot's not there. Tot is not here. Ooh. It's no surprise. Coming here every day for me. Oh, wow. I'm not worth it. No, that's not true. I can't do anything right. Useless, useless, useless. Ooh. That might be their angry face. The next day, my legs took me to the East Wing's 4th floor's hallway once more. Everything I did was on autopilot.
You.
Tato. I was not planning on talking to Tot. I was not planning on talking to anyone except you. I wanted to be left alone. Can we talk? But Tot has been good to me. They've heard me out day after day. Even when I yelled at them to go away, I pushed them away over and over. For some reason, they stayed. For some reason, they haven't given up on me like everyone else has. Sure, we can talk. Yesterday, you told me about the nightmare you had. That was yesterday? Feels like a month ago. Damn, and the time just... Jesus. Oh my gosh, that's heavy. A month ago feels like a week ago. I don't know where in time I am.
I'm worried.
You're scared that you will die because of you. That's why you're driving yourself sick. Yeah, but I'm fine. I'm okay. I assume you've read about the treatments for the disease? That's all I do when I'm not here.
Oh.
Ooh. Then you know about the surgeries and the transplants and how they've been successful. Patients with Yu's disease have gone through successful lung surgeries. It's true. I read about it. And I read about it. And I read about it some more. The risks are too big. What if they don't work? If something goes wrong, you could die. Lung surgeries have so many risks: infections, bleeding, air leaks, damage to the lungs, the blood vessels, the nerves, even the heart. If Yu dies, it'll be my fault because I made him sick. Not to mention post-operatory complications. Some people don't ever wake up from anesthesia, and... Tot looked deep into my eyes as I blabbered on.
Stop it.
Tato. I paused to breathe, and they put a hand on my shoulder. Do you really believe that, or is that what Yu told you? If it were the Yu from 3 months ago, would you believe the things you're saying? I don't know. The kind of person I was 3 months ago? 3 months? Holy cannoli bajolis. 6 months? A year? You and the disease and how to make it better are the only things in my mind all day, every single day. I don't know. The Tato I was friends with would ask you to get the surgery.
Listen.
Because you always want the best for your friends. That's the kind of person you are. How did you forget that, Tato? Tot's words were like a slap to my face. Get it together, friend. Your relationship with you is bringing out the worst from you both. I've watched you become lethargic, anxious, depressed.
You isolated yourself from everyone who loves you. You stopped doing the things you enjoy. Please, think about it. A healthy relationship would not do this to you.
I let Tot's words sink in. A healthy relationship. I know what that is supposed to be like. My parents have one. My friends too. Oh, so in this universe, our parents do exist. They do exist. I've seen them in books, movies, cartoons. I know what it is. I It's because I... Speechless. I tried to find a way to explain myself. But Tot stopped me, shaking their head as if they know what was going through my mind. Since when have I been this anxious? Doubting every little thing, thinking of what ifs and despairing over them? There's a few articles I'd like you to read. I'll send them to you. Take a look. I can't. What? You has my phone. You has our phone? This is me, not my character talking. Hell no. Hell no, you don't have my phone. That is my personal, private property. Ooh, 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 ooh. Time to call, bruh. Mm-hmm. So I could call your mama. I looked around too. Yeah, who the... You thought I was the one? You thought... Ayo. Ayo, them's fighting words. Them's fighting words right there. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh my gosh. The moment the words left my mouth, I noticed something that was supposed to be obvious.
Oh?
What? Why? My response was quiet, barely hearable. The realization embarrassed me. Because you needs to check my messages to see if I'm cheating on him. That makes sense. Yep. That makes sense. Isolate the person. Keep them from everybody. There's no way of contacting. See, my mom would have been like, does not pay the bill. Tell his ass to give me my phone back. Exactly. You pay nothing. You pay nothing in this house. If you don't hand the phone back, oh my gosh. Nah, see, her parents don't even know. Because if her parents knew, guarantee you they would step in. But she hasn't talked to anybody outside of Tot and you. That's it. She doesn't even go to school. Guarantee you, if there were other people, if she had friends like you and me, honey, we would have rolled mad deep to the hospital. We would have been like, hey, excuse me, we're here to go to that room up there where all that coughing is coming from. You're about to not hear much coming from that room. That's exactly what would happen. Something so simple. You has my phone. My freaking phone. I've watched movies where this exact thing happens, and I've laughed or gotten frustrated at the characters that let it happen. I've read books where the love-struck protagonist stay with partners who steal their phones or constantly accuse them of cheating. It's me. It's so obvious, so stupid. Check the links I sent you when you get home then. And I have some books you could borrow as well. Do you want them? I'm the idiotic protagonist who can't see the truth right before them. What the hell am I doing? Seriously, how did I let you do this? Excuse me. It's not normal. It's not something you do to a partner. Aquatofana? Honey, what is that? Thank you, Tot. You've helped me already. So you're going home? And resting? And having a decent meal? No. There's something else I need to do first. Honey, based on your reaction in the chat, I'm feeling something is happening. Something happened? What happened? I need to talk to you. It's the only option. You see how this is the only option? We have to choose it. Here we go. Everybody? Strap in. Please look it up. It's the most prolific... Oh. Okay, wait, no. True crime? Here we come. Not during the stream, but later in my free time. I'm angry at myself for being so blind, and at you for doing this to me.
Listen.
Tato? I'll go rest, I promise. But there's something I gotta take care of first. Sorry, Tot. It's my turn to lie. What? All right. Call me when... Ugh. Send me an email or something when you get home. Of course. Oh, made by a beautiful woman named... Oh, okay. I got you. For sure I'm gonna look that up. A myriad of memories returned to me then. I headed to room 402. 402, that was the room number. Y'all, we got the room number. We need to roll out. Ooh, I think this is the day we tried to break up with him. Break up? Yes. I'm sorry, you, but I don't think this will work out.
Huh?
But why? My
No.
my flowers said we're meant to be. This can't be true. No, 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 no. I had seen the signs slowly popping up as we spent time together. For now, I'd like to take a break from a romantic relationship with you. Look up Bailey Sarian's murder mystery. Make up one. She does it best. Got you. Cool. Thank you, honey.
No.
A break? You know that's not a thing. At first, you was sweet, kind, funny. I had fun being with him. We can still be friends. I don't want to lose the bond we have. But dating you was not what I expected it to be. It was his cuteness that I was attracted to, his kind, sweet personality. But I didn't really know him. I noticed not nearly as much as I knew Tot. Frankly, being with you was becoming a chore, an exhausting one. It was becoming too much for me to handle. Yes, it is a thing. Hello. Hello. I found myself no longer looking forward to talking or being near him as sweethearts. That's when you know. That's when you know. Planning dates or going out of my way Planning dates or going out of my way to walk him home was not something I enjoyed anymore. How could you? The attraction I had towards him was superficial. By talking with Todd about it, I realized that what I wanted was for the three of us to go back to how we were before. You listen to me. I thought if we hit pause on what was going on between us, we could take some time to rethink what we wanted. I just want my friends back. In my face? Man, that sounds heavy. That's the Rona right there. Then it happened. You? What's going on? Are you okay? Cough, 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 cough. You began to cough aggressively. Oop. There go the blood. Strange things I couldn't take a good look at left his mouth as he heaved. I didn't understand back then what it meant. The disease, its symptoms, and the cause. Certainly that day, what you understood was that I didn't love him anymore. That's how we ended up here. Flashback. Nah, he doesn't have a condition. He's doing weird shit. That's hilarious. That's how I lost sight of what's important to me. Reflection time. Oop, no, confrontation time. Or confronting time? Pushing open the door, I entered Yu's hospital room. Tato, you're back. Well, aren't you just a cheerful bucket of rainbow farts and sunshine? Not wasting a single moment more, I knew I had to say it now. We need to talk. Yu's eyes met mine, a mixture of surprise and curiosity flickering in his gaze.
What?
Talk? About what? I took a deep breath. Let's all take a deep breath. Actually, hold on. Let me grab some water real quick. Yeah. Bro. Mm. All right. Strap in, babies. About us. Our relationship.
No.
Again with this? If I let him, he won't let me get a word. It's not working, and we can't keep pretending everything's okay. You shifted uncomfortably in the bed, shaking his head. You...
Do you want me to die? You know you're killing me if you do this!
Oh, the little coughs. I looked it up, you. There's some treatments that you could take part of. They're experimental, but they have good results. There are people with your illness who are living full lives and don't have to stay in hospitals. Hit him with the facts. There's a surgery, too, for the lungs. It's experimental, but it works. Even if we break up or if something happens to me, you don't have to die, you. No! No, no! You coughed again and again. With a gasp, he managed to speak. No, no, no. How could you say that? Surgery? The one that could remove all of my emotions too? What? That's just a rumor. There's no cases where...
Liar, liar, liar! Liar! You want me to suffer, don't you? All this time, you secretly hated me, haven't you?
Ro, go, girly, go! Yes, come through, YN. No, we haven't hated you. Actually, it's the exact opposite.
You want me to die! You do!
Bro, come through, voice acting. Every fiber of my being wanted to scream, no, no, no. That's not it at all. But I recalled the articles I read and what Tot had taught me. It doesn't matter what I say. He's just going to twist it and find another way to make me out to be the bad guy. I don't want you to die, you. I want you to be okay. But I need to be okay too, and I'm not. After too many of these, I'd just be telling people what they clearly want to hear. Bro, yas. Let's go. Don't you see? I haven't been sleeping, talking to my friends, or even eating well. No, 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 no. No, you haven't seen it. You haven't seen it because it's all been about you, bruh. That's why you haven't noticed. You see how my pants don't be fitting like they were before? You see how this ass ain't as fat as it was? You reached over to one of the nightstands. I clenched my fists and gritted my teeth in frustration. Ooh, is YN about to swing? We're not over. We're not breaking up. How you gonna catch me? Huh? How you gonna catch me? If I take off down that hall right now. Say psych right now. You ain't coming. You ain't following me down the hallway. With those legs of yours. I know you haven't been eating well in here. You will never catch me, bruh. I'm a runner, I'm a track star. My words mean nothing to him, don't they? That's not only your decision to... You? Oh no. What's he doing? No. What is he finna do? What is he finna do? That's it, we booking a plane, bro. We going to Hawaii. What is this man finna do?
We're not breaking up.
Hey
We're
yo.
not.
Hey yo. Hey yo. He looks far less cute from this angle. Nah, bruh. I gasped at the sight before me. Where? Oh, it's what? That should be a plastic spoon. We're in a hospital. There should be no metal stuff here. This should all be plastic.
Take it back, or I'll die.
You held a small knife to his neck.
Right here. Right now.
Oh my god. Everybody chill. Everybody stop moving. Call the nurse, bruh. Wait a minute. Right? There should only be plastics in here. But if I reach for the nurse button, I don't know if he may come at me with said knife. And I don't think our character here, I don't think YN has combat abilities. Again, this is where the Hadouken would come in super clutch. Just boop. Just pop it right out of his hand, bruh. No, you, please. Guilt. Panic.
You're so mean to me. Calling me all those things, making up lies about me.
I honestly just said you should get the surgery. That's really the majority of what I said.
You've made me so sad. I want to die. I want to die so badly.
I'm...
You put me in the hospital. You made me so sick. I can't get out of bed. I can't breathe. I can't play the piano.
I'll never be able to play the piano again.
I'm stuck to this room. I have no one else but you.
Nah, because your whole orchestra group came by the other day.
If anything, you're the abusive one.
We are what? Fine, we tell him we were joking and then call the cops and nurses. Exactly. Oh, I'm just kidding, my love. Hold on. I forgot your gift in the car. And the NYPD rolls in.
You're the one who ruined my life.
Me? Yeah, me? 'Twas not I. What is this? I'm the bad guy. Because I made you go this far? Make him drop the knife. Make him stop. How? How do I get the knife from him? If you dies because of me, I won't know what to do with myself. Being responsible for someone's death is something Yeah. I'll stay with you. I will. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say. I don't know anything. I can't think of anything. Just please drop the knife, okay? Give it to me. I love you. And why are the nurses giving you metal utensils anyways? And why do you even need a knife? They should just pre-cut it up for you since you're in here. What am I without you? Girl happy and alive. Happy and free. Talking to Tot about rubber duckies. What kind of person was I before we started dating?
You said you want to break up.
I'm sorry. No, I don't want to break up. We'll stay together forever.
If you love me, then say sorry.
I already did, but...
Apologize for saying I'm evil. For saying I'm the villain. That is my fault you're unwell.
So some of that is definitely projecting. But you are part of the reason my ass ain't as fat as it used to be, bruh. Did I say that? Was I lying? I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. I just want you to drop the knife. I just want this to be over. Yeah, where's the nurse call button? There should be one by the door. Happy and no longer in a toxic, psychotic relationship. Exactly. That's where we'll be. And our ass, 5 times as fat. Because we'll be eating. We'll be eating that good food. Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. I'm sorry for lying and for implying...
You said I'm evil!
I said that outside the game. YN didn't say that. Don't blame her for what I said. I'm sorry for saying you're evil. Please forgive me. I don't want you to die. I love you. I love you. With hesitation. Words as heavy as air. As meaningful as a passing wind. I love you, you. Don't die. Please, please, please. You eventually gave me the knife. By the time he calmed down, we were both sobbing. My head hurt. My eyes ached. I'm a terrible person. How is this gonna go? Like I said, there are actually 3 endings to this game. From that day on, you continued to get better, then worse, then better. There seemed to be no end to it. Over and over, the cycle started up again. In my head, I knew it was wrong. I knew that Tot had a point. I know that this isn't a healthy relationship. But whenever I showed my doubts, you would do it again. Again, again, again. We'd start from scratch the next day and continue where we left off. If I don't love him back, he will die. If not from the disease, then from using cutlery. I feel like our character should have told the nurses
Loves
about
me,
that afterwards.
Loves me not. Loves me. Loves me not.
How do you even do this little thing with a hydrangea? Like, those flowers are like, they're like balls. Mm-hmm. Balls. Excuse me. But yeah, those flowers are like, they're not easy to do that with.
Loves me. Wow, that's 6 times in a row. We really are fated soulmates.
I just imagine my character looking at him like, the whole time.
We'll never ever be apart. Right, sweetie?
Sweetie. Ew. Don't call me that.
Did you not hear me?
Tato, did you not hear me?
Say
Oh.
that you love me. Say it. Say it!
Right. What day is it? What was the last time when was the last time I spoke to anyone else? I don't know.
Say it. I love you. I love you. Say it, or I could die. Do you want that to happen?
No. I love you, you.
Yay! I'm so happy. I love you too.
Tot, they might have given up on me. But it's okay. No! Can I click on this? Wait. Y'all can't see it, but when you hover and you click on it, some stuff pops up. It says, "This is love, the love I've been searching for. I found it. I'm happy that even I can be loved. Someone like me who's a bad child. Stay with me." What? That's crazy. It pulls up another window. Oh my gosh. Ending 2. Is that it? Oh my gosh. Bitter advice. See ending 2. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. So, we did it apparently. That is the first ending? Oh my gosh. Wait, no. Hold the phone because I want to know. What time is it? Oh, it's only 9:04. So hold on. Let me see if I can pull up the other endings so we can watch it. Let me see. Because if I can pull this up... oh, that's 2 hours long. That's also 2 hours. Ending 1. Let's see. Oh, the character is different. Hold on. Let me see. Oh. I don't know. I can't see it. I might be able to look it up and then we can like talk about it next time. But oh my gosh. Guys, that's crazy. That's crazy. That is wild. I absolutely love the game. Like, it's weird. It's like, even though it was so heavy and it was so dark, I'm really happy that this particular topic and awareness to these types of relationships was brought out. Like, man, that's crazy. Especially the portions of the game where there was a lot of like repeated, words and repeated phrases that the character is going through. And again, the voice acting is incredible. Maybe like tomorrow I'll see if I can find the other ending, or not tomorrow, Friday, because that's the next time that I'm streaming. I'll find the other endings and then we can like watch them together. So that way, if you guys are wondering, you can know. Yeah, that was incredibly gross. It was an incredibly gross situation to be in. It made me really uncomfortable sitting here in my chair. But other than that, man, that's pretty intense. And from what I saw on the website, because this game actually has like there's a website for the game, they are, I believe, this year going to submit it to, I believe, a film festival of sorts. Again, I need to look that up, but or not a film festival, like a gaming festival. But oh my gosh, hold on. we're gonna go into Abby AS and let's just hit the super chatting. And now we are going to, oh, what's this? Oop. Nice. So let's see, we are at 9 o'clock. So now we can play a different game. That was really good. It was really dark. Oh my gosh. I'm probably going to be thinking about that for the next couple of days. That's crazy. Crazy. Oh yeah, so this was a 2-hour long recording that I did for YouTube. So those of you who are on YouTube, thank you so much for being here and watching me play through the second half of this game. It was pretty dope, pretty incredible. I've never played a game like that before. First time for me. I absolutely love it. I'm probably gonna go leave a review on the game. I don't know if I'll play other like yandere games like that because I'm always down, to do the dolphin dive and fight folk. But that's it for this YouTube recording. I'm gonna keep streaming. I am gonna play a different game, but we're gonna end the recording for YouTube here. Bye, YouTube.